focus a lot on making the outside of our body look good and appear healthy, but sometimes we overlook what's inside.
And since we're heading into the fall and winter, many say it's a good time to detox. Michelle Fife, owner of Seva Yoga, is here to help us get started. And when you talk about detox, we're talking about what?
Well, I think that a lot of people think that detox has to be something extreme, like maybe they're going to fast or just have liquids for a certain amount of time, or that
or stop drinking.
Stop drinking, take that maple syrup, cayenne pepper thing. It doesn't have to be anything nearly so extreme. It can just be a matter of getting the proper rest, getting the proper exercise, and eating the right foods, avoiding other foods for a short period of time, maybe a week to 15 days.
So what's the goal here? To get rid of toxins in your body?
Out of the body, exactly. A lot of people don't realize that what is in our internal system affects or can help determine the way we age and factors like that, our appearance on the outside. So, you know, we might not give a lot of thought to what we're putting on the inside, but it definitely affects how we appear on the outside.
It does. It really does. You can't, I would say, you can't eat bad things and expect to look good on the outside.
Sure.
And so this is a case in point here.
These are some healthy examples. So during the winter time, you know, not so much detoxing the skin, but assisting the skin in the lipid process. So I've got an example of some oil here. This is sesame oil, and this is from my own oil at home that I use, but you could use this or an almond and a nice organic oil, not a food grade oil, but something else for your skin. And every morning during the winter time, I put this on and give myself a self-massage before shower, and then have a nice warm shower or bath, but leave it on the skin, patting dry.
It just kind of soaks up that oil and that moisture and makes your skin really nice.
It does. It helps your skin to stay more moist during the winter when, of course, the heat is on and things can be a little bit drier, and it's also cold and dry on the outside. And then to give your skin some lipid support on the inside, I have brought some soaked nuts here. Now, I soaked these both in filtered water overnight, and they're very tasty and meaty this way. And yeah, go ahead and try one.
I'm gonna have to try
They taste totally different.
Are they unsalted, and then you just put them?
They're just raw nuts, and you soak them in filtered water for a day, 2 days. Yeah, aren't they nice? And this would be some nice healthy food, as well as just a seasonal plant-based diet that you would have during that 15-day detox process.
What's the advantage to soaking them as opposed to just eating them?
They're plumper, they're moister, and again, we're trying to facilitate that moisture in the body, on the skin. All of this is going to help your skin's own natural lipids be enhanced.
And I love that nuts are such a great source of protein,
nuts
too.
are delicious and a great source of protein.
I bring some almost every day to snack on. I
You and your nuts and your smoothies.
Yeah, I know. I had one this morning, too.
You got me very healthy.
So then we won't talk about your smoothie. So also then, what you're putting on the inside's coming on the outside. So you notice when you get up in the morning and maybe you've had a particularly fun weekend and you look at yourself in the mirror.
Yeah, that's really delicate.
Your tongue is really like that looking. Well, I have a tongue scraper here with me. It's a stainless steel one. This is a nice one that you could get really anywhere. And you just stick your tongue out and short strokes down the end of your tongue. And when you see the amount of stuff that comes off your tongue, you would buy one of these, like, for anybody that you love and care about. You would be doing it every day. You'd be giving your husband, your kids one, anybody you might be kissing, you're just like, here, you got to have this thing.
Well, Michelle, I brush my, is it similar to brushing your tongue?
It is not. And people think that. People think, oh, I brushed my tongue. And to them, you perceive that you've tasted minty, it tastes better, you're helping eliminate bad breath. You're really just brushing those toxins around. And then the next time that you eat or swallow, you're re-ingesting the toxins that your body pushed so hard to get out of during the night. You know, during the nighttime is when your body does its major detoxing, and it brings that stuff out on the tongue, and it wants it gone. But you actually just swallow it again if you don't.
So you can pick those up at Seva Yoga.
You can pick these up at Seva Yoga.
I was wondering, should you do that before you drink anything or eat anything?
Yes,
like first thing in the morning?
You really should. It could be part of your first thing out of bed hygiene habits. And then what I have here is just, this is a really nice, simple detox tea recipe that you would take coriander seed, cumin seed, and fennel, again, all in seed form, and you could put them in a tea ball or something like this. The recipe is a quarter teaspoon, half teaspoon, and then drink that steeped in 6 cups of water. You can drink that throughout the day, and that just aids your body's natural digestive process to help eliminate toxins out of the body.
Can you put some sweetener in that or no? Sorry, I have to ask. I'm just curious.
This goes in the category of things to avoid during your detox. So during your detox, you want to avoid natural stimulants like caffeine, white sugar, white flour, white rice, and try to stick with more whole grains, avoid sugar, drink lots of water, fluids, or teas like this.
Okay.
And because you are Michelle of Seva Yoga, you also have some great poses that you can do at home.
Sure,
you know,
sure.
You're going to show us some things that will help to kind of make us feel better and aid in the detox process.
Any gentle asana or gentle exercise practice will help aid your body's circulation, help the lymphatic system, the parasympathetic nervous system to rid the toxins out of the body. And really, just something like forward bending is compressing soft tissues. Twisting, I'm going to sit down and just do a simple twist. But you could do this in a chair or wherever. Also, squeezing and compressing the organs and soft tissues, and then when you untwist, of course, you get that rush of new fluids into the system. So I would hold those for a little bit longer, you know, or practice for a little bit longer. But those are just some quick examples.
Well, you know, and you think about that too, because in the winter, I know that I tend to slow down a little bit. It's darker, longer, and you just kind of tend to, you know, you come home from work, and you just really feel like you just want to relax.
And that feeling of sedentary and wanting to relax more is your body's natural signal to you saying, I want to sleep more. I want some more comfort, warming foods. I want to avoid ice cubes in my drink. Your body's giving you those natural signals. It's just your job to listen to those and then pay attention and follow it.
And do you recommend, now that we have the fall, winter coming, that when on the flip side, when it's spring and summer, that we do the same thing?
Totally different detox process.
You
now
have
you have to have me back in the spring. Yeah,
that's right. Exactly.
We'll do a whole different thing.
Well,
of things too.
that's really great. We'll get all this information on our website, including the recipe for the tea. I'll, you know, continue to tell you about my smoothie recipe.
Right.
We'll share your smoothie recipe.
Well, Michelle, you're the owner of Seva Yoga. It's in East Grand Rapids. It's a great place to go and get fit. Thanks for coming in and helping us live a better, healthier life.
Very motivational. See you next time.
We'll be right back.
For yoga, yeah.
Are you West?